Welcome to Mojoyminds. If you think about it, the digital like button was supposed to be a tiny symbol of connection, a quick way to say, I see you, or I appreciate this. But somewhere along the way, that simple tap turned into something else entirely. It became a shortcut, not just for appreciation, but for emotion itself. Now, today, we live in a world where a single tap on a screen often replaces what used to be a real moment of human acknowledgement. And that shift has quietly changed how we value each other and how we communicate, and even how we feel. The like button is effortless. It costs nothing. It asks nothing. And because of that, it gives almost nothing in return. When everything can be liked instantly, the meaning behind that gesture starts to fade. It's like using the same tiny word to respond to a masterpiece, a personal confession, a tragedy, and a joke. Eventually, the word stops meaning much at all. Before the like button, appreciation required intention. You had to speak, write, or show up. You had to express something real. Now, we've replaced that with a symbol that takes less than a second. And the more we rely on it, the more uncomfortable we become with deeper forms of expression. We start to fear long messages. We hesitate to comment. We avoid vulnerability. The like button becomes a shield, a way to acknowledge someone without actually engaging with them. And this has consequences. You know that, right? It trains us to value quantity over quality. 100 likes feels more rewarding than one meaningful message, even though that single message might carry more genuine human warmth than all the likes combined. We begin to measure our worth through the metrics instead of relationships. We start chasing reactions instead of connection. But the biggest cost is empathy. Empathy requires time. It requires presence. It requires listening. But the digital world rewards speed, not depth. When someone shares something painful, something personal, or something important, the like button lets us respond without actually feeling anything. It lets us skip the emotional labor that empathy demands. And over time, we become desensitized. We scroll past real human experiences as if they're just more content in a feed. The like button also creates a strange illusion of support. Someone might receive hundreds of likes on a vulnerable post and still feel completely alone. Because deep down, they know those likes are not the same as care. They're not the same as someone reaching out. They're not the same as being understood. And yet, we've become dependent on them. We refresh our screens, waiting for validation. We judge our creativity, our appearance, our lives based on how many people tapped on a tiny icon. The like button has become a currency, one that shapes our behavior, our self-esteem, and our sense of belonging. Now, if you feel that this message resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, take a moment to appreciate someone in real life. Say something nice. Reach out. Because that's what real connection feels like. Here's my opinion and food for thought. The like button didn't take anything from us. We gave it power. We allowed it to replace real appreciation. We allowed it to stand in for empathy. And that means we can take that power back. We can choose to comment instead of like. We can choose to message instead of scroll. We can choose to express something real instead of saying something easy. Because genuine appreciation still matters. Empathy still matters. Human connection still matters. The digital world may have simplified our interactions, but it hasn't erased our need for depth. It hasn't replaced the warmth of being truly seen, and it never will. So maybe the next time you feel the urge to tap that like button, please pause for a moment. Ask yourself what you really want to say. Ask yourself what that person might actually need. Ask yourself whether a single tap is enough or whether you can offer something more meaningful. Because in a world full of likes, the rare moments of real human expression are worth more than ever. Garantangi, till the next video.